Do y'all see that glow? I know you see that glow. Want to see how I achieved it? Keep on watching. Boom. Okay, so I am super excited to show you guys how I did my mannequin. It needs a little work, needs a little tweaking, but this is my first time doing it. I'm starting off with my Melanie Mills, a body radiance in bronze gold. And I have a little story about this, but I don't want to get into it right now. But I have met Melanie Mills and she is an amazing person. I'm using the NYX foundation. I'll list everything down below, what I use exactly, and the numbers for the brushes. So I put the Melanie Mills on first. Bad idea, because I don't want to say it starts to dry, but it starts to leave like a patch of where it is, and then when you start to blend it out, you can see through it. So I put the foundation on the mannequin first with it and tried to mix it in together. Bad idea. What I should have done was taken the foundation, taken the Melanie Mills, mixed it separately, and then applied the whole thing onto the mannequin. So right now I'm using a concealer. I believe this is a Revlon concealer. I actually use this for myself, not this shade. I'm a little shade darker, but I wanted her to be super highlighted. So I'm just doing the under eye first. And once again, I don't know why I did it this way, but if you guys have watched my makeup videos, I do my eyes first because of fallout, and you'll see why later on. And that's like a #1 rule of mine when I'm doing my face, never to do my foundation first. I used to do that years ago, before my foundation and before my makeup looked the way that it does now. And what was I thinking? It was so horrible. But you live and you learn. So right now I'm just taking this Morphe brush and I'm just dabbing. You do not want to swipe. You want to dab on the mannequin. This is not skin, you guys. Not skin. So you need to dab, dab, dab. And I kept this at live. I didn't speed this up or anything because I wanted you guys to see that I'm actually dabbing. This is actually sped up because you guys saw, but it's the same concept. I'm just applying that same concealer, you know, in the places where we all highlight. I did do a reversed highlight, like how I do my face. And yeah, I shouldn't have done this first. You will see why later. So I'm taking my banana powder, and this is sitting inside of my MAC Mineralized Skin Finish pot with Mineralized Skin Finish in it. It's just on top. I use this mixture on myself. That's why it's in here like this. And I am just tapping, and this is another Morphe brush. This is a different kind of Morphe brush that I do not use on my face. All of these brushes I do not use on my face anymore, or I just haven't found a use for them on my face, so I'm just using it on the mannequin. And now I'm just going into the Fenty Beauty Concealer or Contour, and I'm just bronzing up her face. I did not want to use what I use on myself because it's very, it wasn't what I was going for, so I just wanted to use the Fenty, and it was just sitting in my drawer, so I was like, hey, whatever. Now this Smashbox contour powder, I actually use this on myself. This is S118. Of course, you can find this in Sephora. That's why I purchased it, and I just use that to bronze up her whole face. Now I'm just dusting away that banana powder, and it left her looking very, very blotchy. I don't know, like I said, it is skin. I'm not sure why. I am zoomed in now. You can see that she's blotchy, but I'm going to see if I can fix that later. So right now I'm just doing her brows. It's actually my first time doing brows, like, other than my own. You guys know that I don't do makeup on other people. I don't know how to do it, so this is a good way for me to practice by doing these mannequins. But the mannequin is pretty perfect, and the average person, I don't want to say they're not perfect, but everybody has their imperfections. So of course the mannequin's going to come out looking great and amazing because, you know, everything on it is just amazing. So I'm just taking the Anastasia Beverly Hills Dip Brow Pomade in the shade Dark Brown. This is what I use for myself, and that's another thing. I don't do other people's makeup because I don't have their shades. I don't have a kit, and people actually do get mad when I say I don't do other people's makeup. They really get mad, and I'm like, I don't have other shades. I haven't practiced, so I'm sorry. So now I'm just taking the MAC Studio Fix concealer. Like I said, I'll list everything down below. And I am taking another Morphe brush, and I did do the Kiki Adams. I believe that's her name. The Kiki Adams. She shows you guys how to get your brush very thin. I did do that with this brush a while ago and never used it. This is my first time using it, and it is amazeballs. I'm going to start using this on myself. So to blend that concealer down, I'm using the same dome brush that I used earlier. I just want everything to be super blended, and like I said, it is kind of hard, but it is what it is. I'm just going back in and sharpening up that brow. I saw that the arch needed to be arched a little bit more, wasn't as sharp as I needed it to be. I'm just going to blend that out once again. So I'm dusting away, trying to blend that contour and that highlight together. For me, it just seemed like it was not working out like that. This mannequin does come with lashes. I'm just taking my Paw Mitchell scissors and cutting them away. You won't get close to the mannequin. You'll get close enough. You will see the hairs. Maybe you can use a clipper, like a trimmer, and get really close, but I'm just using the scissors. That's what I have on hand. And I'm just dusting that away. Now I'm applying the same MAC concealer that I used for the brows on the eye area, making sure that that's even. Now this is a Kokie, a Kokie eyeshadow palette that I got working, I believe, at BeautyCon. And I absolutely love, love, love this palette. I feel like people don't talk about it. But I'm just going to do a smoky using that brown over there I'm dipping into now and the darkest shade over there. Just so I can do like a nice deep, deep smoky. And this had a lot of fallout for some reason. When I do my own makeup, I don't have fallout. But of course, because I'm doing the mannequin, whole bunch of fallout. So now I'm just going into my Morphe 12P palette, and I'm using that black because it just was not as black as I wanted it to be. So I really, really needed it to be black to bring out her eyes. And I just put the black on the bottom, and now I'm just sweeping away the fallout. It made it look dark and just not bright enough for me. So I went back and put the concealer on top. I don't know if this helped or harmed the situation, but I did it, and I blended it out. To me, it still looks a little black. I don't know if these mannequins are difficult. This is my first time doing this once again. But I'm taking that same mixture of powder and just concealing back on, I'm powdering back on top of it and baking again. And I felt like it wasn't contoured enough. My mom said the same thing. She was sitting there right next to me, you know, just giving me some pointers or whatever. She wanted to see how it was going for me, and she said the same thing. So I just bronzed her up just a little bit more, contoured her just a little bit more, and now I'm taking some nail glue because I want this glitter to last on her. This glitter is from MBA. I got this from IMAX 2018, and I just used the back of the brush to apply the nail glue. It dries in 30 seconds, so I had to be pretty quick. And I just used the MBA glitter and put it right on top. Now, these lashes I am selling, and I will be putting them on the mannequin. I'm also selling these mannequins, if I did not mention that. And I'm going to be putting the nail glue on the eyelashes because I want the lashes to stay on the mannequin and become permanent. I did it off camera, but I did wipe away the makeup that was in the eye area, especially in the white part. I basically just took my nail and a baby wipe, and I just wiped away the makeup that was stuck in the eyes. So, for all my girls that do not wear lashes, did you see the difference of lashes and no lashes? Girl, get you some lashes. Head on over to yazzylashes.com or check me out on Instagram at yazzylashes, and hey, buy you a pair of lashes, girlfriend. So this is actually my wig that I'm wearing at the moment, and the edges weren't laying down, so I just wanted to like tuck them in because I did not seal this mannequin yet, and I did not want to put any product, wet product, on the mannequin. So I just popped her on, got her ready for her photo shoot, and there she is. Thank you for watching, guys.